Preparing live stream.
I guess you made your mind up. Jerry will come in when it is live.
Jerry can watch the replay. Sorry, Jerry.
Yeah. I guess we'll see what we'll see what information you guys see.
Oh yeah, we're live. We are live. What's up, everyone? It's 8:00. Modern Cannabis just finished recording an episode. What was it about? Oh, Indicas and Sativas. It was a good time.
That was literally 5 minutes ago.
I hit the G43 pretty hard about 7 minutes ago.
Okay.
And Jerry is on his way. I started the live stream before Jerry returned. I apologize. I didn't think it would go through this quickly. Last time I fucked with it for like 15 minutes. I was worried, right, Austin?
Yeah, it did take some time. We had some technical difficulties, so it looks like now we're a little more efficient, which is great. And as you guys can tell, I'm vaping on the one from Planet of the Vapes. That was funny, but I've been playing with this thing all day today. It's pretty fucking cool, dude. This thing is like small. Look how small this is. Look at that.
Just like your wiener. See how I switched the joke up?
Yeah, I see how you did that.
So everybody watching, just let me clarify real quick, but because I know you're like jumping to all kinds of like, damn, Troy's an asshole. In our podcast and in our pre-podcast, I was tacking on just like my wiener to a whole bunch
everything
out of con. Yeah, I was being a douchebag, and it was funny. Like there were some really good ones in there, but in this moment, rather than saying just like my wiener, I said just like his wiener.
It was a good
setup. Small. He was like, it's so small.
Yeah, that was a good setup. Hey Jerry, to warn you, we're live right now.
Ta-da! I was wondering if I was walking into that, man, but I don't see it on the site. Maybe I got to refresh this puppy.
I was gonna text you and be like, don't come back naked.
My pants are on, boys. Sorry.
Everybody was gonna. I said I don't know what they're gonna see.
I'm gonna pop this chat out so I can see the words and stuff.
I'm gonna go ahead and.
How's everyone doing?
Yeah. Let's see who's here. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna make a real quick Instagram post.
Oh yeah, do that. That's cool.
All right, man. I'm gonna try to keep up with these guys, man.
Lots of good ones.
Who's in the house? Prestinator, Dominic, Cody. What's up?
Hey guys, we're going live on Instagram. We're live right now, actually. Modern Cannabis. We're doing a fifth episode.
Scott, we're getting a little bit better at this thing, man. We didn't want to put up a time.
Come hang out with us.
Blowing it, but we're right on.
You know what we could do, and this is up to you.
On Instagram, we're live right now, actually.
Whoa, echo time.
Modern Cannabis. We're doing a faded episode.
Oh, okay. It's not echo. It's your Instagram thing.
Yeah, bro.
What we could do is I could share the Zoom ID, and if people wanted to, they could join us.
No shit.
How many people can join at one time?
Dude, you could get.
You kind of just put us in the fucking light real quick. Like, hey, by the way, anybody wants to join? Come on.
Well, for one, I want to know. Are people interested? Would people be? I know people have volunteered to sesh with me, but like right now with this audience, would anybody be like, yeah, I would do this? The Prestinator says 100%. The Prestinator, I think you have a YouTube channel, right? Look at the dead stares. They're like, what?
I'm making a fucking post so we can let people know, because we just decided we were going to do this right now, so we might as well try to just at least let people know what we're doing.
We did we just decide that, man?
Yeah, man.
We're an impromptu bunch of fuckers. We ain't even faded yet.
No. Oh, did you see that cloud? Wow.
I need one of those. Listen. We need to make this clear. My man Vape Critic, Bud, if you are watching this, I need a G43. Let me know how to get one of those fucking things, because I want to do that. I hope me pointing. I don't know if our screens are arranged the same way on mine as it is yours, but if I'm pointing right now, Troy, you are next to me, so I'm pointing at your cloud.
I'm rocking the OG 43 over here.
There's an OG 43. What do you got?
Otherwise known as Das Glass Symphony.
Oh shit. Okay, so it was a 43. Oh, I didn't know this was on. I forgot.
I just fucked with Austin pretty good there, I think, man.
I think for the session with everybody, like an open session, I think we'll do that as a coordinated event. Like maybe some Sunday afternoon, we can do like a modern cannabis open sesh. That'd be pretty
fun,
fucking
man.
fun, right?
Yeah, that'd be pretty fucking wild, I think.
Yeah, but for Faded, we'll stick to us three.
Yeah, yo, that sounds pretty cool. What do you guys think? I can't see you right now what you guys are saying because I'm trying to upload a video onto the Instagrams to just let people know that we're people's plural, more than one. My vocabulary is fucked right now, so excuse me. I'm a few bowls deep.
2 bowls deep, you said. Boy, can't help it. He's two bowls deep.
Few.
Officer was 2 bowls deep.
So Jerry.
Yeah, man.
Check it. The one. I dig it, man.
Sweet. Yeah, man. It was a good design to begin with, and has been refined many times over. And there was still plenty to do when I got to it, and so I'm pretty stoked about it.
You know, I'll be honest with you. When I first saw that it had an aluminum bowl, it made me a little nervous. Until I realized my fucking Mighty has an aluminum bowl.
I was gonna say.
Yeah.
And then I just shut the fuck up because the Mighty is a medically registered vaporizer device, so it's been proven that it is safe to vape at those temperatures.
Jared, are you hitting the Glass Symphony, man?
Yeah, man.
Oh my god.
God damn it.
Did you already say that? Did you say it? Did you announce that earlier?
Yeah. Did you catch up?
No, I'm sorry, I missed it.
You're watching the live stream instead of watching me in front of you, aren't you?
I'm sorry, man.
I don't care, man. I hurt my feelings, man. I'm gonna get faded,
dude. My
God damn it,
ADHD type shit is so bad sometimes. I will get lost in thought when somebody is talking to me, and I'll realize like minutes later that I wasn't listening to anything that person said. And sometimes I'll be in like an important situation, you know, and then I'll be like, oh shit, like I was thinking about something different.
Damn, son.
Yeah, man, that happens.
Yeah, it happens way too much. That's actually one of the reasons I was like, I just want to work for myself, because I hate having to focus for 45 minutes on people presenting information poorly.
All right on.
Like school.
No,
like school real. For me.
Yeah, like a lot of my day, and then this is why I hated my job. My day would be mostly meetings and communication with people, and then at night is when I actually got to do my work and like compile my projects and move my projects forward and submit my tickets and shit like that. So I hated that I had to focus so much energy, mental energy, during the day on politics and people.
Dude, I'll tell you what. For me personally,
boom.
Having a job makes me feel like I'm suffocating. Like I feel suffocated. Like I feel like I can't breathe when I have a job. Like I just feel so awkward, and like it just I can't do it, man, because I don't work. Like my brain doesn't work.
Sounds like you guys come to a pretty good agreement.
Yeah. My brain just don't. I just can't stand fucking like you said, the politics and listening to people present information poorly and trying to pay attention to that shit when you're not engaged is the absolute most miserable thing to do, because at that fucking point you're wasting your time. Regardless of if you're getting paid, you're still wasting your fucking time because you're sitting there zoned out for 45 minutes.
Yeah, Pressinator, man. When I use the Symphony, it's about fast extraction, so I don't fuck around. I just go ahead and grind and throw it in there. I mean, I suppose you could use it with nuggets and kind of go slow, but that's not what I'm trying to do here. So anyhow, man,
there we go.
You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to beat that thing up.
I tagged you gentlemen in this post real quick if you want to give it a quick share.
Sure, man. I can do that. I was going to say something, but then I forgot what it was.
I fucked it up, but you'll remember.
Did you forget?
Yeah. I waited for Austin to say something. I was gonna say, did you guys see in the podcast? I muted the mic and I sneezed, but when I sneezed, I blew ABV out of my debowler and it went all over my desk.
I totally didn't see that, but you're gonna have to
Dude,
show
I
us.
missed big time.
I wonder if it's in the video. Like, I wonder if the video resolution was enough to catch it, because my debowler was right here and I just like sneezed like this and it just all over my keyboard, all over my desk. That's why I was sweeping up when you were closing. Sorry about that. Oh, you got your Lotus in. You guys are all busy. Nobody's talking.
Sorry,
Those are awesome, man. Who's got one of those?
I need to get a Glass Symphony just to have in my collection. Like, I don't think it's ever going to be something that I would like recommend, but I want to have one.
No. Yeah, I mean, you're not gonna ever retail sell them or anything. It's more of a do-it-yourself kind of thing. And I think it even started with the parts list or something like that. But you probably have to make one at this point, man. JoJo's MAI right now, man. So
Wait, is that the JoJo?
MIA, yeah.
There's been a JoJo that's been following me on Instagram lately.
Is it JoJo monkey? Is he a monkey?
I don't know.
Boom.
Maybe.
Because that's the JoJo of which I speak. Doesn't that sound right?
At first, I ignored him
All
because
right, here we go. Here we go. I'm here.
I thought he was the one from the Chinese vape company. I thought it was that JoJo.
Oh, right on.
I'm like, I'm just gonna ignore this person because I don't want to be pitched a bunch of stuff to promote. But then I noticed that the words that person was saying were like really clean and something like local, and I was like, oh shit, this is not the Chinese person. It's not the Chinese Mojo Jojo. And then they were in the live stream, and we talked about Mo. Now I'm remembering. It's all coming back. It's all coming back to me now.
It's all coming together now.
Here it comes.
And we were in an Instagram live stream, and I remember we talked about Mojo Jojo because his name was Jojo, and we talked about Powerpuff Girls. Do you two know Powerpuff Girls?
Oh, you mean the show that used to be on Nickelodeon?
I think it was Cartoon Network, but yeah.
Or yep. I lied to you. They don't have Cartoon Network
Yeah, I
anymore.
remember
Is
that.
there? That's when Ed and Eddie and shit. No, that's before Ed and Eddie, isn't it?
But you do know Powerpuff Girls.
Yeah, man. I
Yeah,
got a
Yeah,
daughter.
I had kids, man.
All right. I think they're remaking it or rebooting it.
Why
So
not? They're making everything else. Can't come up with anything new.
Yeah, that's man. Ain't that the fucking
Assholes.
truth? You see, all these Disney movies are just instead of it being an animation, it's now an actual human rendition of
Yeah.
the fucking show, like fucking like Aquaman and fucking what else? There's many. You guys know
They're
what
the
I'm talking
same
about.
stories, just redone in the different tech
Yeah.
every single time. Pixar had their run, Technicolor had their run. That's exactly right, man.
Oh man, when we were at the Warner Brothers studio tour, I did a Warner Brothers studio tour a few weeks ago. They were really pushing that Aquaman. Like, they had a lot of Aquaman stuff.
Were they?
And I was like,
We
why?
gotta sell these shirts, man. Get out there and push the Aquaman.
No, even like all the costumes, like they had a really kick-ass setup of all this Aquaman stuff. And I was like, I didn't even know that there was a new Aquaman movie. I was fucking clueless.
You mean like an Aquaman 2 or the first
So-
Aquaman?
The Batmobile,
Here we
You
go.
talking about Aquaman 2? Is there a 2 or are you talking about the first Aquaman movie?
The first one.
I don't know.
The first one with the there's only one.
Okay, that's what I didn't understand. Yeah. All right. So this is what we
Yeah,
got.
there's only one.
When was
I'm
it?
halfway there, man. I'm halfway there.
Yeah, I'm getting there, bro.
Adios, bear. Take it easy,
Okay.
man.
Okay, I'm
I'm
trying
here.
not to fucking combust again with the IH.
Oh yeah, we got to make a rule. We got to make some sort of rule for something.
Dude, I got listen. I'm gonna get myself in trouble right now.
Dynamite.
But I do have an unused terp pen from
Oh,
Boundless and some concentrates of sorts. So I've not ever used it. I wonder if I can find it. I know I packed it when I was moving. But would that be considered a dab, Troy? Because remember, I've not officially done a dab yet, and I don't want to cheat.
well, I think it would.
Okay, so then we can't do that.
But maybe we can change the deal. Maybe we can.
Nah, man, because I really want to get a really good I really want to get some recorded content of what it's like to take your first dab, like to get that rush of fucking that hit and have it be like a real thing. Although
you can
doing this would be the same fucking thing, I guess, right?
No.
Well,
all this talk, you ain't bailing on that now, dude.
That's what I'm saying.
Troy.
I can't. It's been months now. I gotta get the fuck there somehow. Champs is what we're gonna have to do it. We're gonna have to do it at Champs.
We can do it at Champs. Can you wait until February?
If I have to, sure.
Be lots of anticipation. Yeah.
It's already been some fucking time.
Go cook with that extract.
Cook with the extract.
Instead of dabbing it, go cook with it.
Hey, that's not cheating.
Yeah, with your extract, you can cook with it.
That's super not cheating.
Dude, we'll do an edible episode for modern cannabis. It's fucking
That's perfect. What you'll use. You'll use that stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, so then we're gonna have to do some explanations of how to create this magic moment.
I have a video coming for exactly that on 420 Vape Zone. Maybe we can reference it.
Okay, cool. Well, then let's reference that. And then when is it coming out, Troy? Because I need to know this thing. It's got to be. Listen, it's got to be before next week.
It's not going to be before next week. You want to do it that soon? You want to do the edible episode that soon?
Fuck yeah, dude! I'm like wanting to do it.
Okay.
Listen, I've got a bunch of AVB. Okay, it's going to be a similar process, I'm assuming. So if I just learn how to do it and then I can do it right the first time with this stuff, right?
It'll be a different process with ABV versus concentrates. Cooking with concentrates is really easy.
Well, I'm sure if you just send me a quick YouTube video, I could probably figure it out real quick. Dude, so I don't necessarily have to wait until your video, but I do want to do it soon because it just sounds like a great time.
I can talk you through it on Marco Polo. It's super simple.
Oh, dude, I'm so excited because we got to do it because I've not had like an official really good edible experience.
Yeah, so I actually shot the video already where I had Eric and Carolina from Boundless come over, and we did like steak and potatoes, and we had this massive dab and vape session with the volcano and with several dabs before we even started, and then we cooked like a gram of this kick-ass sauce into the butter. And then we ate the butter on these steaks that I grilled.
Nice.
And between three of us eating 1 gram and then still vaping and dabbing, we were so fucking high that like the video kind of came out like Jesus. Like you forgot to get a bunch, like we were out there grilling in the dark, and I was like, you couldn't see anything. The footage is just like black.
Oh, that's it. Look, coconut oil and ABV in the jar
funny,
in a crock pot for a couple of hours, strain and mix with chocolate chips or melt, pour in the molds, whatever the fuck. Yeah. What? That's it? So I literally just like
for your ABV.
Do I take AVB and just like melt some coconut oil so it's like a consistency that I can mix it with,
saturate,
pour into a deal and let it sit for some time. What temperature do I cook this at?
I think 190. I don't know what people do.
Oh, we got to do this. Water cure first. Do I have to
first? I have a video about that. I have a video on 420 Vape
Zone. Cody, man's cracking me up. He's talking about he eats his ABV in handfuls. I can just see him just fucking shit because I've got piles of this shit, man. He can go to town in there, man.
Oh, man. That's wild.
That's fucking funny, man.
I've tried eating it like on peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and shit like that. I really don't like the texture. And then also when you eat a whole bunch of it, you kind of get like the ABV weed burps. Like you
oh Jesus,
like always burping up like the ABV taste, like really, really strong bong water.
Yeah. This doesn't excite me. I think I'd rather do the coconut challenge.
Have you guys ever like when I first started vaping and nobody was vaping and nobody knew what to do with this shit, I'd keep my ABV and I started smoking it. You ever smoke this shit?
Oh,
it is the worst
so bad
ever. And then you feel bad, kind of like, why did I ever bother to vape it if I'm just going to do that when I'm done with it? It's so dirty.
It's so bad.
That shit was awful, man.
Yo, I got to fill up this bubbler. How do I fill this up? What are
down
in this end?
easy enough. Yeah.
All right. How much
It
water
just
I put
it
in
just
this
takes
bad
a
boy?
spit. It takes nothing, man.
Hopefully I don't spill this spit on myself.
Yeah, literally like a few drops. Yeah.
The vape critic commented on my
Why would
mountain
I try to drink it?
when we were sessioning. He's like, "Holy shit! Is that
Commented on
ABV?"
your what? Oh, on your what?
On my mountain of ABV in my debowler
Oh, right on.
as I was emptying my.
What?
I gotta edit that, man. That's on my agenda right now. What is so funny? What are you doing?
I'm reading Cody over here, man. This guy's fucking up. He's eating.
Eating roaches while driving.
It's fucking nasty, man. That's fucking hilarious. I'm fucked up, and that's funny, man. That's great. Fuck.
This thing is dope.
Cody getting me laughing on my high air, man. I like it, man. That's funny.
P.S. This is dope. This bubbler thing is dope.
My G battery just died.
Replace the battery, dude.
I gotta let it cool down a while. Otherwise, if I put in a new battery, it'll read the resistance as something way different, and it won't work right.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
God damn it.
I don't know how to lock the resistance or change the resistance, though. I mean, there's a way around it. I just haven't gone out of my way to figure out how to do it with this fucking mod. So I just deal with it. I just let it cool down. Ooh, that battery is hot.
That's... What's this? Oh, you're holding it?
I'm holding the battery to cool it down. Yeah, so
Okay,
I always
that
water
finally-
cure my ABV to get rid of the taste.
You do that?
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
then
yeah,
what's it taste like? Nothing.
Well, it's not so much the taste.
What's left when you take away the ass?
I mean, it doesn't taste good, but it's the burps and stuff that I don't like. So
Even after you cure it, or to cure it takes away the burps.
when you water cure it takes away the taste and the
Okay.
burps.
How much? Let me ask you this: how much time are you adding to the ordeal though? How long does it take to cure in water?
With the way that I did it, it took like 2 days.
Oh, dude, that takes so fucking long.
Well, I mean,
Jesus, you're putting
collect
some
ABV
work into this
for
shit, man.
months, for a year.
You do what?
You collect your ABV for months and months and months, and then you do it with a big batch of it.
Okay, fair enough. Now let me ask you this: once you water cure it, can you store and it'll just be fine?
Still, yeah, still good. Like I have a big old bag of water cured ABV now that I have.
Okay. Do you know how long that lasts? Like, how does that have like a shelf life, or how does that work?
I think as long as all the moisture is out of it, it should be good for quite a while. But I mean, it's going to degrade and oxidize over time.
What are you doing with it? You vaping it, cooking, what?
I'm cooking and making alcohol. I'm going to make some tinctures and also make like an infused rum.
The farts,
Infused
farts?
rum.
The ABV
right on.
farts. Yeah, dude. When you get the weed farts,
AVB farts are a thing.
yeah, they can be a thing.
Jesus.
Really, man.
It's weird. Like
You
I don't
got
want.
shit going on both ends, man, from your weed. That's hilarious.
I don't want to get too foul, but man, it's a weird experience when you're like what? It's like it's
Oh, I
good and
farted.
bad at the same time, like because of the weed, It's like, yeah, coffee can do the same thing.
That's a good cloud there, bro.
What the fuck?
That was a good cloud. Dude, that little bubbler's dope, ain't it?
Oh, press
Dude,
it's a good idea.
This little bubbler is dope as fuck, bro.
I get fucked up off some hits off of that thing. Kind of weirds me out.
I'm so
what's going
excited.
on, man?
I'm so excited about this little thing here. And this is still smaller than my hand. This is like when I got this and I opened it, I'm like, no fucking way it's this small.
Yeah, man. That's the one I like.
Now the battery life though,
That's the Achilles heel. If you can get by on 4 or 5 bowls, you're fine. If not,
here's the
then
thing.
Another
Dude,
option.
I've been roasting this since we started the podcast. So really that's been 2.5 hours straight. Or 2 hours. Wait, we started at 9:30, 10:30, 11:30. 2 hours straight. I've been running this thing basically. So that's pretty decent.
What do you got? 1 battery, 2 batteries? Where are you at? I mean, bars.
I got one left.
Yeah, right. That sounds about right. I get about 4 or 5 bowls, maybe. I don't know. I'm usually putting them on El Nino and running 5 at once up there.
I am running this at 430 right now.
Oh, you're jagging that shit up.
Highest.
That's what that bubbler's for, man. It smooths it out so you can take a nice big one, man. That's what I like about it. It's not a big deal. It's just enough to smooth it out. And
yeah, dude. I'm actually pretty impressive. I'm pretty impressive. I'm pretty impressive with this.
You always have been.
Yeah, man.
Look at me. I am impressive.
Oh, this is great. This is a good time. So
I'm firing my email and I'm gonna it.
How long does that email take to heat up? Dude, I want to find my fucking terp pen. I want to find my terp pen just to open it.
Like I sprayed it full of alcohol just so that there's like a pool of alcohol in there. Turned it on to 515. Heats up in like 3 minutes.
I got a motherfucking Milana. I forgot I had.
Yeah, it's a beautiful one too.
I got motherfucking Milana.
Like that.
Now it's starting to boil and crackle. Now I'm gonna start scrubbing. Then get rid of.
Working on there, dude.
But I wanted to pull out this boy. This boy. I remember trying to open this package at first, and I got so pissed off. Dude,
you about to dab, man? You about to dab?
No,
Yeah,
I'm about to just turn it on and see if it's on or if it works or whatever.
Dab. I should dab. I have stuff here, but I don't have anything for dabbing.
I'm so bummed that this is not usable yet.
Just
Troy, I still have the switch right there. I could grab real quick. I mean, that's easy. Just boom.
Oh man, the Dr. Dabber crew gave me some positive news about the Switch.
Yeah, what's up, man?
They said that they're working on a new like OEM carb cap, like a different style carb cap that'll
Good.
Really? So
they don't have a timeline on it yet, but it is on their list. So
right on, man, because I lost my little black thing here. I don't have a seal. I have my makeshift seal on this thing.
Boundless ears were ringing because I just pulled out the terp pen and my man's just came in.
What's up, Boundless? Who we got in the house? Eric, Carolina, Tyler, Aaron, Damien. All of them? Are you all together?
I really, really want some chocolate animal crackers.
Chocolate and wait, I've never had chocolate animal crackers. Are those a thing?
They are. I've had them.
Is that Aaron?
So it's got to be a thing. I'm gonna Google it just to confirm.
That's a warm. That's a warm.
Yeah, where we at? We're gonna go. We're gonna Google.
Frosted
animal cookies are my shit too.
Oh, Carolina's here too.
Oh,
what's up, guys?
Man, what's up, dude?
We're talking about chocolate.
The Boundless crew, man. What's up?
They're in LA right now, Jerry. I'm sorry I didn't let you know. There's a trade show going on right now in LA.
A tribute show.
No, a trade show right now.
Oh, right on. Cool, man.
Yeah, I didn't. It wasn't on my radar, man.
What's the show?
What is the show? It's like, fuck. I don't know. Something LA.
How original.
LA Expo. LA Expo.
So 100% there is chocolate animal crackers. I knew I wasn't fucking crazy. I just had to double check to confirm I wasn't crazy.
You're not crazy.
That was a side note. All right.
I've never had them. At least I can't recall having them. Maybe I have had them and I just don't recall.
I'm gonna go ahead and try to run this Milana. Let's fucking dude. You want to hear something super fucking cool? So I got a random package in the mail from Sticky Brick, right?
That's sweet.
And I'm like,
updated flip.
Nope. It was a small package. I'm like, what is this? I'm gonna read you the note that they said, hey Austin, Kenny noticed during the Modern Cannabis live stream the other night that it looked like your vent flame intake was cracked. Here's a few replacements. So they gave me a bent intake and a straight intake because Kenny noticed that my shit was cracked. Dude, this is probably one of the most impressive things I've ever received from a fucking business.
Dude, Kenny's
awesome, man.
Kenny is the fucking coolest dude in the world.
And now I'm about to pull this bitch out. I'm fucked up Milana right now.
I didn't know yours was cracked, man.
The vent intake, it's just a little bit of a heat crack.
What happened?
I probably got the fucker too hot. That's probably what happened. Or well, also my first sticky brick was given to me by a guy who lives here locally who
I'm loading up
likes my stuff, and I made him a custom underdog stem as a tradesies because he didn't want it, and I'm like, I just don't want to just take it from you. I'm like, let me make you fucking something, and I'm like, do you want a vortex or you want an underdog stem? And he chose an underdog stem, so I said, okay, here you go.
That makes sense.
Cool.
That's cool.
But I think it came cracked, to be honest with you.
Okay.
The whole moral of that story.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, dude wasn't using it, so I'm like, absolutely, let me use that fucker.
Yeah. So that anyway, Kenny is awesome.
Yeah,
Kenny,
dude, cool as fuck. It was like the dopest shit that I've done or received experience from a business. It was cool as fuck.
Yeah, if you ever get a chance to hang with Kenny, take it, man. He's cool.
Bro, I hope that during champs in February I get to hang out with everybody there. Like, I'm a social fucking butterfly in scenarios like that. Like, personally, I like to stay home and shit and work and do a bunch of that shit. But like at an environment like that, I'm a social butterfly. I really want to meet everybody I've been talking to and shake hands, you know what I'm saying, and fucking vape. And
you'll meet a lot of people then.
I'm fucking stoked, dude.
You'll get approached by a lot of people.
I'm over here like this, like spinning this bitch, getting all anxious and excited. I just like meeting people, man. I really love talking to like-minded individuals that have a similar passion to what I have. So it really, I can't walk down the street and talk to somebody about this one. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Kenny is
can't.
full of passion. Actually, Kenny's whole team is awesome. They're all full of passion, man.
That is impressive, and good job, Kenny, for being able to build that environment where everybody there is passionate about the product.
Ian and Israel, they're fucking like the whole crew, dude. Everybody that he brings.
Fucking,
yeah, man.
I can't remember the guy with the dreadlocks. The guy
biggest stuff too, man. The
little thing you're wild, you know.
Hey man, look, I'm ready. Like this shit. That's what I love about it is when it's in the room, it's ready when I am. Are you good to go?
Yeah, man, I'm good to go.
All right, so you tell me when to push because you know how I go.
See here, when you pushed, you'll have what, 18 seconds before you're ready to dab?
Something like that. I'm in crystal mode.
Okay, so yeah, go ahead and push it.
I'm on.
Oh, my bubble cap's a little bit warm.
Oh fuck.
Cheers, everyone. I hope you're vaping along, dabbing along, or even
man. Cheers, boundless.
Cheers, guys. I'm packing
Cheers,
a sticky brick bowl. I can't dab yet officially until me and Troy do the first dab. So I'm gonna come in with some dry herb. You know how we do. I'm kidding. But yeah, while you guys hit those, I'll tell you what, man. I think dab devices or concentrate devices like this, like the boundless terp pen, like this fucking thing right here. These things are like the future of cannabis, man, because if you can just have a little container of your concentrates and this little thing, pull it out, hit it once or twice, and you're fucking good. Because based on what I've been told, you know, a dab is like going from 0 to 60 in 1 second compared to, you know, driving in a Cadillac vaping some cannabis.
It can be. It certainly can be.
Is it not like that all the time, or that's just dependent on like material and shit?
Well, your tolerance has a lot to do with it. Like your first dab will probably be like a rocket blast off. You know, like your first, like your high school high.
Oh, dude, I've not had something like that in quite some time. Actually, the last time I had that is when I did that slider for the first time.
Yeah,
that got me fucking.
That gave you the high school high,
dude. That got me stupid.
Oh, that's funny, man. You know what, dude? I actually OD'd on White Russians once. Can't touch them.
What?
I think it's the Kahlua.
You OD'd? You got alcohol poisoning or what?
No, man. These guys. Yeah, Dinah, man. That shit. Some good crumble, man. That's some of that True Leaf shit, man. It was really good. Actually, all these extracts I got from them are blowing my mind. I'm finally getting what Troy is talking about. Like, Troy, these extracts I'm getting from True Leaf are legit, man. So
I'm so happy for you, man. I really am. I really
they're
am.
dope. They're dope, man.
Ooh, that was a nice little dab. Who's
Milk
dabbing?
or
Who's out there
cream
dabbing?
with alcohol, don't play. Well, that's for damn sure, man. Because you fucked that up once.
You know, I
Sour.
actually did have like borderline alcohol poisoning one time.
That ain't fun.
Like I overdid it and I was throwing up and I was sick for days. And when I met up with a paramedic police friend of mine, he saw like my face immediately. He's like, dude, he's like, you had like alcohol poisoning. Like you can see like the splotches in my skin and whatnot.
Damn.
I was fucked up for like it was like a really bad hangover for like 3 or 4 days. It was terrible. But I'm glad to be alive. Like I didn't have to get like my stomach pumped or anything, but I threw up like holy shit. Like I've never thrown up the way that I threw up that time.
Should take a couple days off from drinking after that.
I didn't drink again until I turned 21.
How old were you when that happened?
I think I was 20. I was 20 and I didn't turn 21 for like 6 more months or so. So I stopped drinking for like 6 months until my birthday.
That's awesome.
Jesus
I love
Christ.
it. I learned my lesson for a little bit. Just a little bit.
Yeah, well, it was just a bad experience for me because it was a party where I got somebody stole credit for my work and there was free booze, like free beer, and I was pissed off and like at the company, like I was young and proud and pissed off, and I just like I'm just gonna take pictures of beer and drink pictures of beer, and I'm gonna drink as much as I can at this company party.
Nice.
It was young and stupid, man. It was young and
You're making a point, man. You're making a point.
I bit the head off of a Jesus doll, like a Jesus that was on the table.
What?
Yeah, man.
Wait, Black Sabbathin or something, man?
Well,
When Ozzy Osbourne or whichever one was doing that shit.
the story just makes me look like a complete asshole, but I'll tell
It
it. because-
sounds like you're an
Oh, man.
asshole. I don't
No,
know the story.
I'm telling you, I was.
Get ready, guys.
I was like when I was 20. When I was 20, like I was this company party and I got drunk and disorderly, and my boss's wife was like taking my beer away from me. So like I'd have a beer and I'd be sitting there and I would be talking to somebody and I would turn and my beer would be gone. And it'd be like, what the fuck? So I'd go get another beer and I'd come back and it would somehow happen again. And then I realized that she had like 8 beers over there. And I knew that she was like super into the religion. Well, she wasn't super. I mean, maybe she was. I don't know.
Nope, not a good
But
idea.
shit got sour, and I bit the head off of a Jesus statue that was on the table.
Okay, the context makes you look a little better.
But I won a mouse pad like as a door prize.
On a mouse
Like,
pad.
I got called up on stage, and they gave me a mouse pad.
Dude, I would have been I'd have been like, I'd have probably been upset for real.
What a punchline, man. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was bad. It was a terrible experience. Drank way too much. Got really sick.
Yeah, man. We all do that with that fucking drug.
Yeah, I mean, I was 20, and I think it was like my first like free beer type of event,
Yeah.
and it was like no real check. I mean, I had been at free beer type of events before, but I was just like an angry drunk at that thing because
Yeah.
of what was going on in the politics of the company.
Do you still got that mouse pad, bro?
Oh, yeah. Well,
I wish I did.
That would be awesome. You gotta see the mouse pad, man.
I got you, Scott.
I am such a miserable. When I throw up, I'm so miserable that I purposely don't ever get that drunk, and my wife laughs at me every time because when I puke, man, I'm like loud. I'm one of those guys that yells when he pukes.
Oh
So
my God.
When we were in college and partying, we came back to the apartment one time. It was like 2 a.m. I ran into the bedroom. I ran into the bathroom and I started puking. I'm over there. It's like, because I'm yelling while I'm doing it. And all of a sudden I heard people downstairs running around. The neighbors downstairs. She jumped out of bed and said, what the fuck's going on? There's some animal in the room or something.
Godzilla.
I was fucked up. So I hate puking, man. And so I don't do it very often for that reason. But I can't help it, dude. Even when I think about it, I go, okay, I'm not gonna do it this time. It doesn't matter, man. Everybody knows when I'm puking.
That is hilarious. That is hilarious.
That is a bummer. You can't secretly vomit.
Fuck no. I gotta go right out with it. I'm gonna leave with that shit.
Everybody knows that you're vomiting. They're like, everybody's probably like, oh, there's Jerry.
That's exactly it, man.
They know where you're at.
Fuck.
Man, alcohol puking, like when you get so drunk that you puke, that sucks. That shit sucks. When you get to that point, like I always feel like oh, I don't ever want to drink again, you know.
Yeah. Oh shit.
That's why I like weed. Yeah, you never get that way with weed.
No,
You don't though. You don't get that way with weed, and that's what's really fucking cool, man. And what's even more cooler is these vaporizers.
Oh, the hangovers. Oh my god, dude. As you get older,
they get so bad, bro.
Dude,
listen. I used to drink. I used to drink so bad. I used to drink so much, and I'd wake up the next day like, what the fuck is this hangover everybody's talking about? Dude, I didn't even get drunk, and I woke up with a hangover, and I'm like, what the fuck? Fuck this. Like, it's just not meant to be, dude. Like I should not consume something, and it should make me feel that way. Nah. I'd rather have a couple of drinks, get a little bit relaxed, and I'll be all right. But I can't. Getting drunk to me is just not something that's appealing.
Yeah, like the effects and the overall night experience you get for even for a small amount of drinks that it takes to get a hangover now is so not worth it. So not worth it. Like it kills an entire next day.
Yeah.
Dude, I used to have a good time mixing the two though, man. I got to where if I had 2 shots in a bowl, man, I was in a groove. And then it would just kind of go downhill from there. And but I drink and then vape, and I found that if I got to the point where I really overdid it drinking, obviously you need to drink water, but then I'd also vape and it would kind of pull me back up, and I'd be back in the game, and I could really get fucked up then. So.
Bro, I'll vape and get so much more fucked up and not even drink anymore. It just like I had a couple of drinks and then vape, and I'm like, I'm done. That's it for me. There's no, because I just know it's because I feel like I can feel it. I'm more aware of it when I vape.
I'm really, really glad retrospectively now. I'm really happy that I wasn't into marijuana when I was a heavy drinker, because I think
it would ruin it for you.
I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Knowing where I was in life and knowing the weed that I would have been getting at the time and how I would have been smoking it. Yeah, I don't think it would have been good for me. I'm still glad that I stayed away from it during those years, for real.
Right.
Good shit. What am I looking for? I'm looking for something.
Well, I'm pretty much just vaping now. I don't drink except on rare occasion, and feels a lot better, man. It really does. I mean, I don't wake up groggy. You just wake up ready to go, kind of thing. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, man. I'll tell you what. What I don't like to do is drink during like anything business related, because I just don't have the most controlled.
Oh, you lose your filter.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
my filter is already bad, bro. Like I don't really filter anything now. You know what I'm saying?
No, I can relate. When I was your age, I was very similar, man. And I was like the same way with drinking. Like at a business event, if I was drinking, I would lose my filter and slip and say inappropriate things. So I had to be very careful.
Yeah, I'd rather vape, because the worst thing I'm gonna do is just be quiet, bro, and that's not necessarily a bad thing, because if somebody wants to talk to you, then they'll talk to you, and they'll have an engaging conversation. If not, then you don't need to say shit that you just don't need to fucking say. You know,
that's why I like weed as well. Like if you're not in the right conversation or the right context or the right mood, the right spirit, you just sit back and relax and everything is cool.
And people watch, man. That's one thing I enjoy doing in Vegas is people watch. Just watch people, dude. I just like to watch people.
Great place for it, man.
Dude, we should all hit the strip, the three of us. We should do a modern. We'll make a modern cannabis video in Vegas where we can all get super fucking faded and then hit the strip.
Fully.
We make a little trip to the strip, if you know what I'm saying.
Absolutely, man.
Jer Bear.
Trip.
That'll be fun.
A little trippy to the strip.
You want to make a trip to the strip?
Strip. Yeah, I think this time I never got down to the end with the pyramid. I was always at the other end.
Don't pull
That's
it, Troy.
true.
Come on. Don't pull it, Troy. Oh god, they're talking about Jesus. Yeah, oh god. I knew I shouldn't have told that story. But you know what's funny is years later, I ended up working for that same guy again. He became very successul, and I helped him become very successful. And he ended up divorcing that wife, and my story became kind of like a legendary thing.
Yeah,
it was a thing, but there's a more pleasant side. I told the alcohol side because that's really what it was driven by. But there was a fun work side of it because of all the work that I had done for that company, and for the lack of credit that I received in this really funny way. So, but I'm not going to tell that story right now.
Fucking story time with Troy.
Just gonna tease that shit.
I'll tease it, but I just wanted to clarify a little bit.
Gotta link it.
I'm looking forward to Vegas.
Vegas. Oh, dude, I'm so stoked for Vegas. I'm not even I'm going down. I'm going to be with the Dynavat booth. So that's going to be fucking dope to be with other people who want to tell other people about the Dynavat. I love going to the headquarters and spending time with guys over there because it's just like, there's really not too many people I can geek out about this shit with. You know what I'm saying? And this is something I'm really passionate about. So I'm excited to go there and then hang out with you guys and go meet people. Because I can be a social butterfly if I'm in the right environment.
Can you be a social butterfly, but then also stay up and out all night?
Bro, you know how long I stay up. What the fuck do you mean? I'm up till 5 o'clock in the morning, my man. I had to take melatonin. Listen, this is my new trick. Melatonin, Z-Quil, valerian root. I feel like I got to get like a natural tranquilizer to put my ass out so I can go to sleep at a decent time.
Funny. So we should. Thanks, Aaron. Appreciate it. Ruin my reputation.
Boom.
What's funny is I don't drink at all anymore. Like I went back to my hometown recently, and just for old time's sake, I went to the bar that I used to play pool at, like nightly. Went there with my sister and my brother. You know, it's a pretty cool experience. The bars are totally different, and I didn't finish a single drink. Like I would get like half of it, and it's like I don't want to drink. This is gross. Like I don't.
What are you
like
just leaving them laying around, or throwing them out, or giving them away, or being a dick, or what?
What are you doing?
Well, at first I got like a rum and coke instead of Captain and Coke. Like I fucked up, and it was kind of gross. Like I just didn't like it. So it was taking me a while to down, and then somebody showed up at the bar that I really didn't want to engage with or talk to at all. Like somebody that would like recognize me from 20 years ago and be like, whoa. And I didn't want to go into story time because it was like the day after my mom died. Okay?
Yeah.
Right.
So I was like, yo, sister, like, let's get the fuck out of here. Let's go to the other bar in town. They're like two, you know? So we walked down the street to the other bar, and then I got a better drink there. And I think I did finish a drink there. Yeah.
Did I empty this? I would feel fucking
But
stupid.
yeah, I just didn't feel. Like it made me feel icky.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I don't like rum and coke anyways. That makes me feel icky anyways.
I used to drink Captain and Coke. I used to drink a lot of Captain and Coke when I was out playing pool.
I can't do that anymore, Captain. I'm done.
I used to do Red Bull and Jaeger. Okay, Jaeger bombs are my absolute shit. But then when I found out that it fucking kills people, then I was like, damn, I don't need to fucking drink anymore then, because I was real bummed. Now I'll do like I'll get a little snazzy and do like a
How many
vanilla.
can kill people?
I don't know. All I know is that even it can still have harmful effects even after you're done drinking them. So like 9 hours later, you could just die. There was a girl who
patients or something.
The alcohol mixed with that energy just does something that just can give you a heart attack and kill you. So,
dude, I remember when I was in the professional scene and spending a lot of time in Vegas. I remember getting drunk off of Red Bull and something like Red Bull and vodka or whatever. And I remember like being in the hotel room, like trying to sleep, and my heart was just like, boom, 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 boom. I was like, fuck. And that was probably the Red Bull. That was probably the Red Bull vodka.
100%. Crown and pineapple juice sounds great.
Oh. I like whiskey. I like
whiskey. I've got some vanilla Crown that I mix with cream soda. It's phenomenal.
That sounds pretty good.
Yeah, it's really good. I don't drink too many of them, so like I don't give a fuck if it's a little sweet, because I drink like 2-3 of them max. Because I don't drink. I mean, I used to be able to kill a whole fucking Crown bottle in a night and just keep going. But now, you know what I'm saying? Now that Crown bottle lasts me a while. I mean, it's still in my freezer right now, and I bought this fucker like 4, 5, 6, 7 weeks ago, a couple months ago, probably. Now it's been. So I like to have some little sweet stuff. What'd you do there? What was that creation?
I took 2 Q-tips that were folded in half, and then I forged them into a super Q-tip.
The DNA. It's a DNA Q-tip.
Yeah.
4 local energy drinks. Jesus Christ! I remember blacking out on those fucking things.
Yeah, I don't want to get.
Have you had any blackout situations?
Yeah.
Have you ever blacked out, Jerry?
No, I puked, passed out.
I've blacked out twice, and it was just scary as fuck.
Is it weird?
Dude, you literally wake up and you're like, what the fuck happened? Like, you just don't know. You literally have absolutely no recollection of anything that has happened, and you're just sitting there, and it's just like, what the fuck happened? And it's scary because you don't know. And people can be like, oh, you did this, and you're like, I don't remember that. And they're like, no, you did, bro. And I'm like, oh.
It is weird. And when you first wake up, like everything in your surrounding, because you don't remember how you got there, like it's all suddenly fresh. Like it's foreign. Like you look around,
even if it's where you're supposed to be, or
like, where the fuck am I? And like you don't even recognize it, even if it is like a semi-familiar place. It's like, oh shit, I'm in the kitchen, When I blacked out, I actually woke up in a different town. Like I was in a different fucking town.
Yeah, no, fuck that.
You had a night you were wearing. Where's the movie at?
Yeah. Well,
that's great.
Luckily, it was a pretty simple story, but yeah, asshole friends, basically.
That's great.
Luckily, I recognized the town, and my sister lived in the town, and we were going. Apparently, I had led my friends to go to my sister's house because my sister would buy us more beer, and she lived in a town where they sold alcohol 24 hours a day.
Oh, okay. I see where that goes.
But something happened and we didn't make it there.
Nice.
And I got left in that town, not even at my sister's house. So
that's an interesting scenario, man.
I just got left.
Fucking
that's great,
story.
Man.
Story.
You must have been a dick, man. They must have been like, fuck this guy.
Yeah, fucking Troy.
I talk openly about it, and I say that I went through a phase in my life where I was an asshole, and like I was a dick. Like I was a dick to people, and I've always been trying to make up for it. I believe in I don't really believe in karma, but I try to be positive. I've seen the wrong in my ways. You know, I didn't get in trouble or anything, but I just see how I was projecting hate and all of the hate that I thought the world had. It was really just like on myself for not doing the things that I wanted to be doing and living my life as some image that society had trained me to be in the place that I lived. So once I was able to like realize that and break free and kind of be myself, I was able to kind of be more positive and happy and helpful and myself. That makes sense.
Dude,
Totally,
those outside environments definitely do play a mood on attitude and like how you act. Because I remember when I was doing HVAC for 4 years before I was able to do this full time, and I was literally it was the most negative, unhappy, just terrible fucking time of my life, man. Where I hated everything. I always talked negatively. It was just a shitty fucking situation. And I think that's what happens. I think for me, I mean, it sounds like for you too. Um, we go through those moments until we're able to be self-aware, self-educate, and find our passions. And I think not all people are able to get there. So I feel very, very fucking blessed every day that I'm able to do something I'm passionate about and be happy and grateful all the fucking time, which is I think why I'm in a better mood. But there's some people that just don't find their passion and they're just doing something daily to get by and survive. You
Yeah.
know, and that can definitely play a role on drinking and trying to suppress those feelings and just trying to eliminate that scenario or that narrative for just a short amount of time. Hashtag deep thoughts.
right on, man.
Jerry, you're older than the two of us. You've probably seen a lot more, or at least experienced or witnessed, maybe in your work lives, different alcohol things. I don't know. Like what was alcohol like in the 80s? Because I was a little kid in the 80s and I didn't get to see it. I saw it from a small
Fucking
town.
80s, man. Dude, we had this shit called Tickle Pink. And it's fucking embarrassing to even bring up, but it was like 1984, 1985. I was 10th or 11th grade, and you just weren't picky about what you could get because you were lucky to get anything. There were only a couple people who could get anything at all. And so
I remember that age.
this shit was literally just cheap pink champagne. It was just, I mean, like really just crap. I mean, it was really cheap and
Boone's Farm.
it was called Tickle Pink, man. I mean, it was just and man, we would drink that shit, and it tasted so bad. You couldn't get drunk on it because you didn't want to drink it. It was that bad, man. And then there was I remember when was it Milwaukee's Best came out? Do you remember Milwaukee's Best?
Oh yeah.
And
It came out.
just
I remember drinking it.
all those watered down beers that
Beers.
started coming out for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of kegs. Most people are trying to throw keg parties. A lot of keg parties. You just hang out, pop a keg, and just hang out.
Right.
Yeah.
I went to some keg parties in the mid '90s that were in the middle of a cornfield, out in the middle of nowhere,
Classic.
and it would have like 55 kegs.
Holy 50.
What the fuck?
Kegs?
I'm not
How
shitting.
many people are showing up,
That's what,
man?
that's what I'm
It
saying.
was-
I mean,
100?
So the way it would work is you would show up at this place, and you would park in one field, and then the party would be in a different field, and the beer was free. That's how they got away with it. The beer was free, but they charge you $5 for
For
a
the
red
cup.
Solo cup. And if you lose your cup, you have to go back and buy another Solo cup.
That's a
Yeah.
great fucking idea.
So somebody went out and paid for 55 kegs and then started charging for cups. And
I think somebody's brother or parent or somewhere, and somebody in the connected adult business people had the connection with a distributor that could just basically bring out a truck and just like serve, and they would do
Is
it.
this
I
like
don't know.
every Friday and Saturday night, or
It
once a
wasn't
month, or
it was like twice a year, maybe 3 times a year.
that's a fucking kegger right there, man.
They were epic. Like,
Jesus Christ, you guys are making me want to vape.
but not.
Yeah.
It wasn't a known thing. Like, you had to be in the know to know where it was at and when it was and all that shit.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Quarter beer night was big when I was in college at the local wing joint. They'd come out with
Quarter?
little beers.
Did you
Yeah,
just say
they'd be like
quarter
about
beer nights?
yeah, they'd pull out like usually about an 8-ounce pour. It was little, but it was a quarter. It's quarter beer night. They do that and get like 10-cent wings and quarter beer night on certain nights, like Wednesday nights or some shit like that. Do that shit. So we
Red Dog.
drink a lot of beer. A lot of beer, man. Although the first time I got drunk was straight up on alcohol. I don't know what the fuck I was doing, man. Got really fucking, I think got sick. I don't remember.
I'm sure.
I don't remember. The guy, one of my buddies came up to me at the middle of the party, like we're just walking around. He goes, "Hey, come here, Jerry, man, come here." He goes, "Dude, this is my personal stash." No, we're in middle school, man. Ain't no guy got a personal stash. But I didn't know that. He goes, "Dude, this is my personal stash. You can have some." And he gave me this bottle of vodka, and so I'm like, I don't know what this is. And so I started taking swigs off, thinking, like, what the fuck? I taste like shit. He goes, "Yeah, babe, this is my personal stash." I found out later he was raiding the closet of the old man whose place we were fucking hanging at in front of her. I was like, "Holy shit, you're gonna get everything fucked up." Of course, I ended up puking. So that was shit. That was I had first hard alcohol was my first run-in.
Dude, yeah, me too. Like, I remember my first time being drunk. I think it was probably 13 or 14. We busted into my friend's mom's stash. We each grabbed a bottle and then we went and played golf. Yeah.
Smart, man. You're like, we're gonna be all grown up about this.
Like, my friend had a summer golf pass, and we both played golf. I didn't know how to play golf.
Jesus.
I didn't know what to drink. So I drank triple sec. I drank a bottle of triple sec. It was the worst thing ever.
Jesus, man.
You know what I really like?
That's fucking gross. He's drinking triple sec, shots of triple sec.
Wait.
Fuck. Was it like triple sec, or was it at least like, like the good stuff?
I'm pretty sure it was the actual triple sec brand.
Okay, that's just so sugary.
It was that's why I chose it. Like, I remember opening the bottle and sniffing it and be like, "Oh, I'm not gonna drink that."
Yeah.
Oh, this one smells good.
Yeah, the one with all the crystals when you open it, all the crystals shake off.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking shit. Jeez, man.
And then the next time we did it, we had like a 6-pack of Old Milwaukee. Actually, maybe it was the same trip.
We used to go down to the beach. I mean, I grew up right here. We used to go down to the beach and with like somebody would get a case of like Bush beer or something, and just go down there and hang out at night. And it was great, dude. You should be right there, right on the ocean, just chilling out, drinking beers.
I love how you like. I live right there. Like, anybody knows where the fuck you live at.
Yeah, well, there's
right there.
You can point somewhere and there'll be an ocean eventually too. So go right there.
I just live right there, man.
I got drunk off Bush beer a lot when I was like 15 to 17. My best buddy's grandpa drank Bush, and he had it everywhere. He had like 3 fridges on the farm, and there'd be Bush beer just like in all of them. So as long as we took beers strategically, it always blended in. So if we were gonna get drunk on like Friday night, what we do is we would each go. We go out to the fridges and each take 1 beer from each of the fridges on like Tuesday night and on Wednesday night and on Thursday night. And then on Friday night, we take all those beers and put them back in one of the other fridges that he's not going to go to after he goes to it or whatever, you know?
Oh, you guys are great.
Yeah.
You guys had that shit figured out, man. Isn't it crazy how fucking isn't it crazy how strategic we were when we were younger about the dumbest shit too, but it was just so always strategic. There was always something.
Oh yeah.
Like,
and it was funny is years later at this guy's going away party, his grandpa actually, like, we were all drunk and his grandpa's like, oh, he's like, I remember when you guys were stealing my beers and putting them in the other fridge, and we were like, whoa.
Oh,
That's
nice.
funny.
They knew all the time. That's
Oh
funny.
yeah.
that's amazing.
He was a good dude.
Dude, I was never getting away with shit. I got caught with everything, man. I could never.
We're getting like trouble.
Yeah, man. I mean, I got in trouble for drinking. I got in trouble for fucking smoking. I mean, if I did it, I got in trouble for it. I was just never, I couldn't, and always like the first time or just, it was never a problem. It was like just something I was trying to, bam. It's like always getting stupid about it. It wasn't my own fault. But stupid, man. I mean, like when I was I was a senior, I was joining a club because all my friends were seniors that had been in them since they were in 10th grade. And I was like, fuck clubs. And I'm in 10th grade. Fuck that shit. I don't need that shit. And when all my buddies were in clubs, so I said, all right, fine, I'll join. So I was in 12th grade and it was that night where they're, taking all the initiates out and basically hazing them. And we had a sponsor there who was there just to kind of legitimize the whole thing. And so, they're doing stupid shit like, all right, get out there and dive into that mud, And I was like, well, I'm not going to be the douche who's like, oh, I don't have to do it. I'm too cool. So I was like, I'm gonna lead the fucking way. So I was like first one in, setting the pace, going fucking crazy. And they fucking loved it, man. We had a great time. And somebody came by and said, hey man, you want a beer? And I said, yeah, give me that thing. And I started drinking it. And just as I did, the sponsor came by and said, give me that beer and go home. And I was like, what the fuck are you talking about, man? And by this time we were on the beach. The whole group was on the beach just doing stupid shit. Like, it's like a Saturday night on a beach. You're just here to legitimize something. I mean, you're about to get your ass in trouble too. I mean, and I ended up getting expelled over that, and going to the reform school, and it landed in 2 different grading periods, and I was going to get everything all fucked up, and it was a fucking nightmare, man. It was all just over, just me going, yeah, sure, I'll have a beer on a Saturday night on the beach, man. It was ridiculous. I never drank. I wasn't a drinker. Everybody knew that. It was like weird. It was just weird.
You ever heat your Donovap closer to the tip just to get some terpenes?
Closer to the tip, just a tip,
just a tip, man.
Just the
get those
terpenes,
nice terpenes.
Just the tip beans.
I don't think I ever do that.
It's tasty. You should try it.
Tip beans with your sliders. Get your tip beans.
Are you doing a slider right now?
Am I doing it? No.
You don't want to tell any incriminating stories of yourself, do you, Austin?
Correct. I'm just gonna, vape on the. There was a time. Check this out. There was a time back when I was 18, when I was driving back from St. Louis. I was visiting my mom with a friend. Okay, we were going down we were coming back in Ohio, in an area called Defiance, which is like out in the boonies, kind of, if you will. And we were going through an area that I had no idea where the fuck I was. But me and my buddy decided it was a good idea to bake out the car. Okay, so we baked the car out. And here's the thing. I had a bowl. Okay?
Hot box?
Yeah, right.
Okay.
So I had a bowl that I was smoking on, that I was driving with my knee and hitting this bowl. Okay. Well, my buddy just so happened to also have a bowl and just smoke that bowl. So we were baking the car out like a motherfucker,
doubling up,
and I was speeding or something. I don't remember what the fuck it was, and I got pulled over. Well, it was like a legit Cheech and Chong situation where we literally just rolled the windows down for the first fucking time, like with them.
Yeah, officer.
Right, because our windows were up. Right, but then
that's
we
what
got
boxing is.
So we're like, roll the fucking windows down, right? So we're rolling the windows down, and there's just fucking smoke coming out the fucking car. And I had this car perfume and cologne in my side drawer, or in the side of my door. While we stop, I pull out and grab the cologne on accident and super duper just spray the fuck out of my car to act like it was gonna take any smell away. Well, the police officer walked up and was like, I smell a slight hint of marijuana. And there was also a lot of, it smells like you sprayed a lot of cologne. And I don't remember the exact words from that point to the point I got arrested. But I got arrested for that and got an OVI, went to jail, all that fun shit.
Oh, fuck.
Damn, that sucks.
Yeah, so that was
all you was doing was driving with your knee. That's the only thing you did wrong.
Yeah, man, I was only speeding, driving my knee and smoking a bowl. You know,
it was the knee, man. It wasn't the bong. It was the knee. As you're cruising down the road over the speed limit.
That was a learning point, though. That point for real is when I started looking at my life and was like, what the fuck am I doing? You know what I'm saying? Even though I went to jail for, it was 3 fucking days. 3 days in jail is not a whole lot of fucking time. I'm not trying to brag about going to fucking jail, but it was enough time for me to go there and be like, I don't want to fucking do this. So I'm going to just stop doing dumb shit like that and, follow the fucking law.
I ADHD'd out of part of your story, but I caught the important parts.
CBD.
CBD for you, bro.
It's legal in all 50 states. I've even got the documentation. I'll pull it out. Hey, did you know Cascadia is getting smaller with their documentation? I appreciate it. Before it was stapled. Yeah, it was stapled on like a couple of papers, and now this is just like one. And then there's a custom form on the back as well as the farm bill. So
instead of three pages, you got like 1 or 3/4 of a page. I like that.
That's right.
I like that.
Right.
Cascadia Blooms, code 428.
That was the hardest plug ever.
Dude, sometimes
I'm okay with it.
We're even like
Cody, ouch.
Like man. I'm in the mode that we're like on Skype still, you know?
Yeah. Hey, it happens like that, man.
Dude, that was a moment for me too, though. When I had that whole shit I told you in high school, man, that was one of those that broke me, dude. Like I was so cavalier. That was one of those moments you just kind of you get broke down and you get to see what you really are. You know what I mean? And they definitely did that to me. It was a good experience overall, but it was fucked up.
Dude, I appreciate that experience, dude. Like, the going through it was terrible. I mean, dude, my dad drove me there, and he's like, "I have a bad feeling," and I'm like, "I'm not gonna get fucking arrested." I was on my way there, like, I'm fucking hungry, dude. What are we gonna eat? He's like, "We'll get some food after this." Fucking shittiest thing ever because I didn't get to eat before going to jail. But the judge asked me if I had a job, right? And I said no. They said, "Do you go to school?" I said, "Nope." They said, what's keeping us from putting you in jail right now? I said, nothing. They're like, great, you're going to jail for 3 days. And that, like, they literally took me to jail just like that quick. And I looked back at my dad like, what the fuck just happened right now? I just got slapped in the face with reality real fast. It was definitely an interesting situation.
Do it, man.
But I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? It definitely turned me around to,
it's really good, man. The more of those pivotal life learning moments we can have, the better we'll be at the end, and the better of a journey we'll have that will affect more people more positively.
I like to when I have bad things like that happen to me, instead of thinking like, why me, I think to myself, like, what lesson is this trying to teach me? Like, whatever bad day I'm having or whatever bad situation happened, I try to find a learning point with those bad situations.
That'll take you far, man. That'll take you far. That's good, dude.
Yeah,
I remember that high school thing was a turning point that was very similar to another one I had at work, where I had a boss who really cared about me. And one day he pulled me aside, and he knew me at work and personally, and he taught me the meaning of the word cavalier, and told me I was headed for nowhere if I didn't start figuring this shit out. And yeah, man, I was real thankful, to someone just pull me aside and show me that shit, and really, but I was just, I don't know, man. I was so my way or no way, but in a real kind of a fun way that didn't look that way, which really fucked up, man. It was,
No, I had a boss who, well, he cared. He didn't want work to suck, and he made work a really awesome place to be. And he actually did. The place won a bunch of awards for the best places to work. But he bought the book Crush It by Gary Vaynerchuk, and he bought like 50 copies, and he gave every employee
a
copy. And I read that, and that was like, shit, that was so many years ago.
Dude, I swear to God, Gary Vaynerchuk, man, if anybody's watching this and you want to figure out some self-development or finding yourself something, please go look at Gary Vaynerchuk. he really has some phenomenal content out there where he just looks at it, especially for people my age. I mean, I'm 27. When I was studying him, I was 20. He's like, listen, guys, you guys are 23. For example, let's throw a number out. He's like, you guys are 23. Your life can literally suck for 3 years. You know what I'm saying? You can fail at everything you're chasing. Like if you have a goal or something that you want to chase, whatever. He's like, you can fail at that for 3 years. You'll be 33 and you'll still be young. You know what I'm saying? And he puts it into a perspective that really makes things make sense. So if you want to figure some shit out, my man Gary Vaynerchuk is the guy.
Is that Gary V or whatever?
Yeah, Gary V on Instagram.
Yeah, that dude. All right, cool.
Yeah,
that book, Crush It. It talks about how this new social media makes it so you can basically make money with things you like just by doing things you like on the internet, you know? And basically it says if you don't want to commit to it full time, at least treat it as like a side hustle. Like everybody should have some sort of side hustle. So what I did is with all of my hobbies, with any hobby that I was spending money on, I would build content around it, just to pay off whatever money I was spending frivolously, like coffee makers or espresso machines and shit like that.
And he has this series on YouTube where it's like garage talk. It's something like that. I don't fucking remember, but he literally goes to garage sales, and he will find stuffed animals, coffee mugs, things, etc. He'll spend some money. He'll flip his money, and he'll record himself actually going to these fucking garage sales and showing you how to go on eBay, search the value of the products, and flip them and turn a profit to just help bring in some extra money every month, because an extra $500 a month can really help a lot of people, you know, even just eating in general. I mean, it can be hard. You know, I remember there was a year I think I made like $13,000. So trying to live off of $13,000 in a year is pretty fucking challenging. So $500 at that time was a great thing. So, and that guy taught me, at least personally, how to do that. I just get in a rant when I talk about Gary Vee. Something I get passionate about that shit, bro. For real. Anywho,
Gary Vee, man, I'm faded enough to go to bed, man.
Dude, I'm having a good old time, man. But it is technically, Jerry, it's 12 o'clock where we're at, so it is a little fucking late. I'm excited to get up for work tomorrow. See,
it's almost 4:20 in 6 minutes somewhere.
It's 4:20 somewhere, man. That's true.
In 6 minutes.
Well, shit, man. I gotta see what I can drop in my symphony.
We gotta stay for that.
If this ain't faded, motherfucker. I'm digging a new reggae band I found across new to me called The Movement. You guys heard of them, man?
No.
California reggae type groups.
Yeah, it sounds familiar, but I have not listened to them or anything.
Who is it?
New to me, man. I dig them.
What's it called?
The Movement.
The Movement?
Yeah.
We could have music in our live stream without getting copyright dinged.
Dude, we need to figure out how what we should do is find some musician who's dope as fuck and have them make music for us that we can play in the background, because it's not fucking copyrighted, obviously, if it is made to be played in the background of what we're doing. So we should be able to play that, because you can play SoundCloud music that's not copyrighted. You can stream with that playing in the background without getting kicked off. So I'll
just play it for you.
Okay, run it, Jerry. How long have we been in session right now?
A little more than an hour, something like that.
Well, we started the Modern Cannabis podcast at
9:30.
We started this thing around 11, I thought.
You're in different time zones, so your numbers to me are meaningless.
Take 3, man. Keep that. Just remember 3.
Check this out. If anybody is rewatching this and you guys make music and you guys feel ambitious enough to want to make some cool music for us to listen to possibly be something that we play on our podcasts during the entry or whatever the fuck it's called, the intro, send us some shit, man. I'd like to listen to some shit, man. How cool would that be if one of our followers made us some intro music?
Is it 420 somewhere yet?
You're at 416.
Damn it! I thought we were still. Were we?
I fired up my mighty and I'm gonna do a dab. Just to
Okay,
dude, you're beast mode. I love it.
run it.
Beast mode.
I've got to grind up some more materials.
I'm going with this
Little scoopy scoop plug.
Glass Symphony.
There was an era in my life where I wore this hat backwards more than frontwards.
That's great.
So I'm being honest.
Sour space candy, Troy. Do you feel like this stuff
Are we glad we're past that?
In the couch? Do you get in the couch with your sour space
Do we want
candy?
you to go back to that hat thing or no?
I'm not sure what you mean by going back to the hat thing. And Austin, no, I don't get in the couch from Sour Space Candy.
I was saying, are we glad you don't have the hat backwards or the other way or whatever it was that you were doing?
Oh yeah. Like sometimes I do it if it's in my if it's too much in my face.
Yeah.
And myself in the mirror, it's like, oh shit. Turn that hat around.
Right on. Well, what are we sitting at here? 2 more minutes? Does it matter?
My mighty's fired up. No, it doesn't matter.
All right, let me just symphonize.
As long as we're session at 420.
So are we just hitting this now, brother?
Yeah, man. Cheers.
Just run it. I still gotta.
Yes.
I'm grinding, then I gotta pack, so we'll be all right.
Ooh, yeah. That's nice.
I'll run the. I'm gonna run the Starry. I'll run a bowl on the Starry. Let me check my. Let me check my batteries.
This is really good. It's Purple Bunch. Holy fuck. And this is the last of it. No, it's not. I have like another 1/8. Never mind. I put myself into a panic for no reason.
See, you got scared for no reason, man.
So grapey. Berry-like.
I tried to do the mighty trick on this Starry, and I keep forgetting that this heats up way faster than the mighty.
That's funny. You can burn that gets hot enough to burn your finger.
Dude, that's why I'm happy I got a scoop right now, bro.
But it's right. You got a little scooper. Look at your little scooper. Look
Yeah,
at the
bro.
scooper. Oh, sis got a little scooper.
It's
What
so
is it?
cute. It's so cute.
It's a little guy, and it packs real good, too.
You know what you should make, man? You should make
What's
one that has a little ring on it. Have you seen like the guitar picks where you clip them on your finger? So it's like a finger pick.
No, that sounds cool though.
You can make a little scooper that's like a finger pick where it clips onto a.
Oh, that would be dope.
You just like load your bowl.
like a Coke nail, but for
Yes. I want.
dude, I want to try. I'm gonna write that down.
Make that shit happen.
If
Man.
I got time where I can figure some shit out like that, that would be so funny.
That'd be dope.
That would be pretty
dope. I'd get it set up and just
Yeah, bro. I feel like
scoop to these
now
stirs,
I
stir. The
wanna work
OCDs that could be satisfied with the fucking something like
with
that.
the finger
man.
scoop.
The finger scoop. We gotta go with the finger scoop.
Yeah, dude.
We're already there, man. We're halfway there. Finger scoop.
The finger scooper.
I'm ready for that to go to concept, man.
I think that's what Jerry needs. That's the finger scoop.
The finger
Man.
scoop, man. So I can just dive right in.
It could be a
I'll-
matching set. One could be a pick. One
like
could be a
that.
scoop. A blade scoop.
Oh, dude, are you fucking with me? A set of different tools for the bud tender's dream. You know what I mean? You're throwing a party. That'd be
hilarious.
awesome, man.
What if they were like interchangeable? Like you just
Oh,
had
shit's moving.
you just had a ring and you can like pop this one off and put this one on.
What's that fucking
Yeah.
movie? It's like a parody of the Bruce Lee movie. Shit.
That's real descriptive, bro.
No, come on. Somebody got to bring it. But the guy has like the different hooks and stuff. Like he takes his hand off and he's got like the blade. In the Bruce Lee movie, he actually has it, but there's a parody movie. I think it's the Kentucky Fried Movie. Anyone?
You think it's the which movie?
The Kentucky Fried Movie?
I don't think I've ever seen
I've not heard of
Later,
that.
Aaron.
Is anybody seeing the Kentucky Fried Movie? please.
I
There's
have not.
42 people. We lost 6 people.
Yeah, just right there. Adios, Aaron. Yeah, they all heard.
Just right there. They heard Kentucky Fried Chicken and they left. They're like, fuck
I'm
that
fucking
shit.
out.
Kung Pao. Kung Pao is another one.
You're fucking out.
Jesus.
It's a thing. There's a parody, but anyway, I don't know where it was going. But yeah, man, little finger scoops. One with a little scooper.
That'd be funny as shit.
One with a little brush.
That'd be funny as shit. That's funny.
This was nice.
Damn it.
This bowl is cashed.
What's that?
This bowl is cashed.
I'm still,
some
I'm
kind
still
of
running.
finger tools, man. Would be really good for what I've been thinking about for that ritual thing we were talking about. Maybe that might be real helpful. I might talk to you about that, man. Is that really something you can make?
I like to put if I put my mind to it, I'll make something, bro.
Yeah, man. I have to see if that makes sense to use. I think it would, because I'm trying to come up with a way to physically inspect the bud, but I don't want to get my hands all over it. And something with some little tips on it might be perfect to just kind of get in there and grab a little bit, and then even to pull off little buttlets even might be cool. I don't know.
Chopsticks.
Yeah, but maybe like more like needles, but not sharp needles. I mean, it'd be like, like.
I know what you're saying. Like little. I feel like you'd only need like 3 for each hand instead of like a full finger.
Yeah,
boy,
you don't want
but
to go too crazy.
You can at least do 3 boys and just have it to where you can like grab the bud and like this hand and this hand. You can just take your little things and pull it apart. Yeah, that would be interesting. I think what would be interesting is controlling it, but I think I might have an idea. If it's a thing, or it's a fucking high stoner thing, and that if we forget that, then did you just fart with your hands, bro? That's hilarious.
It's right there for you, man. Did you hear it?
It's right there for you. I'm dead. Yeah,
It's not very loud.
Yeah,
I used to be pretty good with the old.
You're better than I am. You used to be pretty good at it, huh?
Yeah, I used to be pretty good at it.
Oh, dude, you rock that shit, man.
One of them boys.
I was just fucking around. You got it going on. I jumped in front of the master here with my little fucking handsy ass little. You barely get it, man. You're like chicken flapping that thing, man. You got it going on.
Dude, this is wild. Jesus Christ.
You've been working on that, man.
This is fun. Back in the day, I remember ripping the armpit farts, bro. When I was a little boy, thought it was the funniest shit in the world.
Sorry.
From a business idea to farting with hands. I mean, that's ADHD, my friend. I don't know what the fuck else to describe that.
I'm telling you, man.
Free association at its finest.
I mean,
I think I'm gonna put another one of these in.
But see, that's why I don't vape during the day, because then that would happen. I'd be having a really cool fucking idea, and then I'd get absolutely sidetracked with something stupid, and then that would just happen throughout the day, and I'd never get shit done. So CBD has changed my life.
See, I've found that that's not true. It doesn't have to be true. Like I've found ways that I can get high and get shit done. Like,
well, that's great that you've been able to figure it out, but I've not done anything. I've not done anything to be successful at it, so I just know not. Don't.
Well, I think a lot of it
is funny.
A lot of it has to do with what I have access to versus what you have access to.
That's very true. That's very true. I don't have access to shit like that too, So it is what it is.
Yeah, but for real, the CBD shit helps a lot.
Oh, dude, for real, man. 100%. And that's why I'm able to, dude, vaping this stuff all day, every day, man, just helps come up with the fact that I use these things so much are what allows me to come up with these specific ideas, because the stuff I try to make is shit that I want as somebody who consumes, and CBD helps me consume a fuck ton.
Austin, man, Canada, man, it says you went from a business idea to farting with your hands. And then now you just went right back to a business idea, man. Fuck it. I want to see you fart with your hands again. That's fucking great. You got it going on, man. From business ideas to farting with your
And
hands.
partying across America.
That's fucking
Did you just say hand farting across America? Yeah,
yeah, man.
And all over the world. Technically, you know, what are you flicking now?
I thought I could.
Dude,
Camera.
check this out. So, for you guys that don't know, I dropped out of high school. Okay, I don't like school. Never liked school. It always bored the fuck out of me. So when I was in school, I was always getting in trouble. Do y'all remember those fucking? Do you guys remember those paper footballs? I forget how to make it right now.
Oh, I remember those, man. I'll challenge you to that when you're ready.
Dude, let's run that shit. Hold on.
I have the strongest flicker in the world.
Dude,
we all got game. We all got game.
We got game right now, dude. I'm about to practice my football.
Right,
my football making.
I'm gonna show you how we used to toe jam it back in the day.
When I flick things at people, like at the dinner table, like if I roll up my straw wrapper and I flick it at my daughter, she will legitimately say, "Ow," because I flick it fucking hard.
Flick it real hard.
Man, I was
flick it hard, baby.
I was inspired by like, was it Superman 2 when there was like the evil Superman? Remember when he was at the bar and he took like the peanuts and he was flicking the peanuts?
Oh yeah.
Bottles. I thought like he's being an asshole, but that's damn cool. Like, how badass would it be to be able to flick a peanut?
You don't need a gun, man. You just
break a bottle. Like,
yeah, that's dope.
Peanut flicking,
dude. When I was a kid, we used to play thumps.
You remember the tuck?
You would take turns thumping the other person's knuckles.
You remember the tuck?
Who would give up first? And so we would whack the daylights out of those things, and then when my kids were little, if they were fucking around, like they didn't see me and they were fucking around, I was, instead of me just disciplining them or hey, what the fuck, I would just walk up and just fucking thump them on the back.
Oh shit!
And they fucking hated that shit. Even to this day, man. If I walk up to them like this, they're like, "Hey, man, what the fuck?" So yeah, man, I used to thump the shit out of stuff, man. I can do that,
bro. What you think? What do you think about the official football fold over too? Because you see, I got that paper tucked in there. That's a special technique.
Really nice, actually.
You know what I'm saying?
Pretty impressed. It looks like a lightweight one too,
bro. This boy. I'm gonna do a flick. I wouldn't. That was unsuccessful. I'll be honest there. That one didn't go that far.
Well, I don't care what they are, but we're going to establish some standard rules because I'm sure we all have different rules. You ever notice everybody's got different shit with that thing?
I don't even remember shit for the official rules.
See what I mean? So like exactly.
I feel like I'm gonna build another.
You just say yes every time we go and another one.
We never made it an actual game. Like I thought it was just like a distance or make people suffer or surprise them or hit them from across the room type of thing.
Did you guys ever fuck with the mosquitoes? Where you would bend the paper up really hard and put it in between a rubber band and
oh, the paper darts is what we called them.
Okay, they were called mosquitoes.
Yeah, I almost got
where I was.
Almost
you
got
guys never took that football and then knocked it across the table? And if it was hanging off the edge, that was a touchdown?
Nope.
Motherfucker. Anytime we were at a restaurant, somebody would make one of them fucking triangles. And then you'd basically get 3 flicks to try to get it to the other side and hang off the edge. And if it hung off the edge, then that was a touchdown. And then you got an extra point, and that person would make a set of field goals while the other person would flick at it and get the extra point. And then you just play to a point or till the
bro. See, this is the shit that I think my generation is the last generation that experienced this, where we would actually have to use our creativity to come up with games and entertaining shit to do throughout the fucking day. Like we weren't able to just go on a smart computer or something and play regular video games. You know what I'm saying? Like we're sitting here playing with goddamn paper fucking footballs and damn flick yourselves. Whatever the fuck that game is that you called it.
You didn't do it, Troy, that way? You
No.
didn't play that game? Get the fuck out, man. My dad played that. I played that. My kids played that. We always did that shit. It was fun. That's funny.
I'm making
Guess it was
another
a
one right
thing
now.
down here. It was a
so-
generational thing down here, motherfucker.
Apparently, man. It's okay though. I remember trying to get these footballs all heavy, like trying to make the heaviest football that you could. I'm so stoked that we can relate to these things.
I think everybody made those.
So you guys were just doing nothing but flicking them for distance and shit?
We would always do field goals, and I remember going and seeing who can get the field goal the furthest, like, you know, hold our fingers out, and then how far we can go away and still get that field goal.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we've done things where, you know, trying to get it through goalposts or through the field goal, but I guess for me, most of my paper little triangle football things were across the room, projectile. Like, I'm gonna see if I can hit
Somebody with it.
Adam, who is 8
Yeah.
feet away.
Look at that.
That's funny.
Boom, you know, and dink, yeah.
Boom. Paper football. Post that bitch right there. I wish I could transport this. Like, I wish I could like create a black hole and just fucking transport this bitch like 5G bitches.
Totally, man. That'd be a good game.
Oh, I can't wait for Rick and Morty, bro. Did you know that I believe I saw it on Reddit. I believe might not be true, but the guy who wrote, yeah.
What?
Was that,
I think he was.
Hey, what, Troy? I didn't hear you.
He was one of the producers that died, right?
yeah, I think so.
I don't think it was I don't think it was one of the two writers, though. I think it was just one of the main producer guys. I think. Don't quote me on that.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know the specific what you call it. All I know is a gentleman that passed away was 53, and he took part in The Simpsons and Rick and Morty and those similar shows. So I would assume it would be like a producer, you know, who would do all that.
Okay.
But
Right. Everybody in the room knows the damn football game. I don't know what's wrong with you guys. So far out, guys.
table hockey with 3 coins. Oh, yo, South Bend, check it out. Table hockey, 3 coins. You would flick the coins, and then you would try to, whichever coin was yours, you would try to flick it in between the other 2 coins, right? I totally explained that terribly.
Did you play quarters?
Tell me your rendition of quarters.
Beer.
Where you try to
Bounce the quarter in the
Drink
cup.
beer.
Yeah.
you bounce a quarter into a shot glass, and
Hell yeah, Southpaw
when
or
you
South
make it-
Bend.
when you make it, you make
Southbound,
somebody else
sorry.
drink.
Okay, yeah, I've played that not many times, but I know of it. But
That was huge when I was in college.
I'm super excited that we just related on that because he just reminded me of a game that I completely forgot about. That was dope. Old school fucking game topics.
Quarters, man. Motherfuckers
On
used to
this
roll
episode.
quarters off their nose, bouncing into the cups and shit. All kinds of stuff, man.
Yeah, if you'd make like 3 in a row or 2 in a row or whatever, you'd make up a rule that people would have to like roll the quarter off their nose. You know,
Yeah, that's
you
right.
Change the game up.
That was a pretty cool game, and you could get some crazy rules in there.
We should make a version of that for vaping and do it on our show.
What's that?
So we roll quarters into like a bowl of Duff over here or something.
Yes, make some game that we can play universally. Maybe it's like a digital game.
Hey, you just bouncing quarters into my, ABV
Interesting.
bowl. Chick-wing.
Could be fun.
Yeah. Yeah, right.
Man,
Have a little distance.
Donavap just did that Throwback Thursday live video. Did you guys get to check it out?
Uh,
I didn't.
No.
not yet.
No, it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool, but it was super like a walk through memory lane for them, which was pretty cool to see.
That was
Like
today.
on the live. But it was a throwback live, and now we're session, and it's a throwback session. That was cool.
What time were they live?
They're live at 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard, and then I believe that is 5.
Oh, Yeah,
I don't remember.
I was out running around doing adult things. I had to pick up my child and pick up dinner and get home and get prepared for the podcast recording.
That's when you were playing quarters?
No.
No, man, we were playing quarters.
No,
I'm gonna flick this and see if anybody. That was a good one, yo.
That
like,
sailed.
check it, bro. if it just donked my wall. If this was a football and we were throwing it, that bitch was a pearly spiral, bro. For real.
I can't throw a football.
But instead,
what?
It was a triangle, and you flicked it so it went like this.
Wait, what? No. What are you talking about?
Like a football.
Jerry's fucking me up the same time you say something. So yeah, you can't, Troy.
Exactly. You went to it.
You can't throw a football. God damn it.
I'm just saying that when you. All right, go ahead.
I'm done talking, man.
What's up?
Nothing. No, I can't fuck with him. He's not talking.
Jesus.
That's funny. Yeah.
That one got it. That one got my throat a little bit.
I gotta finish this ball off over here, man. Dang.
I suck at throwing footballs.
Yo,
I can teach you.
Hey, yeah, we could teach you like a dad teaches his daughter how to ride a bike.
I can throw like a baseball or a tennis ball.
Yeah,
fast.
Can't just throw a football.
Yeah, or far. But yeah, football. I've never.
Check this out. What really helped me get started with that is the old school Nerf balls where it had the fin on the back of the Nerf football. You know what I'm talking about? You threw it and it would whistle, and the back fin with it looked like a dart, if you will, like a football dart. I guess that's a decent way to describe it. That helped me get through that.
Oh, those Nerf. Yeah, I've seen those Nerf things.
They're so dope, bro.
I had one.
Literally, my nephew pulled one out a couple of months ago, dude. And I haven't seen one in like 7 years. I geeked the fuck out.
A Nerf?
Literally, yeah, a Nerf football. And literally brought him in the street, made sure there's no cars, of course. And like was genuinely upset that man did not tell me sooner that he had a Nerf football. And we went and played catch. Like it was the fucking dopest throwback of throwbacks. Literally, throw it.
I used to play football with my neighbor and his dad, and they were both like super athletic, and I was not so much athletic, so it was super weird. But they played with one of those pink and black Nerf footballs that whistled. It didn't have a tail. It was like, but it was like a spiral,
just a regular one with the Nerf.
It whistled.
Yeah. Bitches are so dope, man. That's like super OG.
Yeah, Nick, I think it was a Vortex too. Same.
Is it really called a Vortex? That's crazy as fuck.
So, yeah. Dude,
I just remember being out there. I was like probably like 9 or 10 playing football with like a 13-year-old and his 40-year-old dad who was like athletic and actually played with other men at the time, and he would just whoop ass and like touch football with these two kids running on pavement like we played in the street. And he would just whoop our ass. I remember just playing touch football, and he would just whoop the shit out of us. He would like pass to himself, like he would.
That's
throw
dope.
the ball and then fucking run around us and get the ball and run. Man,
that's dope, man.
He was like super athletic for who he was.
It's not really legal, by the way.
That is crazy that's called a Vortex, bro.
Dude, you should get one of those and put a induction heater in it and then have a magnet on it for your Vortex.
Oh, Jesus
induction
Christ.
The Vortex.
No. What you got to do is you got to do
what I'm going to do is order one right now on Amazon.
No, man, you got to do a Vortex that's
themed around that.
Themed this way, like pink, and the other way.
Dude, I need to do like a Vortex fucking. I'm for real. I'm about to order one on Amazon right now.
For sure. We got to take it out to 27.
What are
What?
we taking in 27?
Well, in honor of George.
In honor of Jorge.
George for Dynavout. 27. The cubed. Geometries. You guys were only taking it out to 3 and saying take it out to 27 for George. Never mind, guys.
I'm so lost, bro.
Never mind, man.
There's
You
a-
guys are
there's
definitely
a-
lost. The only one who should have got that was Troy, but that's cool, man. We're pretty faded.
Yeah,
Shit, it's time to go to bed, man. I'm about to
I'm probably too faded to get what you're saying, but
Dude, I'm
all
about to
night
order
long.
one of these, 100%.
in the
But these
replay-
ones are little. I want the big one. I want the big boy. Or is that just the name for a small one? Oh, 12 inches.
Sorry if I yawned in your face.
is my
man.
penis.
That's kind of funny though.
We
I
just
think I
enjoy-
yawned in everybody's face. We're gonna cut that.
Ooh, good question. Who has more vapes, Jerry or
Jerry.
Troy?
Jerry. Jerry has more vapes.
Yeah, sorry, Scott. I didn't mean to do that, Scott. Sorry, I didn't even see it till afterwards either. I don't even want to look at it. So I think I yawned in the
Arrow
fucking-
Howler.
Not how much you got, it's how you use them.
What?
Ooh, everything is sticky.
That's what she said.
I thought you were gonna do the penis thing. I'm glad you went with the that's a good option.
Yeah, man, that's your thing.
Austin, what are you vaping, bro?
Dude, I forget what I've been vaping
What
on.
vaporizer?
The Vortex is what I've been mostly using, or
Let's
just
see it.
recently. This
Is
boy,
it silver or colored? You got a funky one?
it's the Phantom.
Are you doing funky ones too?
Am I
Ben
doing
Affleck
funky
with
what?
Bomb and Phantoms, yo.
You know, like funky colors and
Oh, funky colors of anodizing and shit. Yeah, I got.
for the vortex.
Yeah, I got a couple of them. There's some
Oh.
funky colors.
So
It's hard
that's
to
a
see.
vortex?
Yeah, it's hard to see in this in this lighting in the angle. You can see on my Instagram at Simrao Collection if you want to see the funky colors. Check
No,
it out.
I just wanted to see it right now. I got the man in front of me. I want to see that shit live, man.
I
Like,
mean,
I'm
touche.
like-
I got some more over here. I got this one, which is another. It's more. What you got, Troy?
That's
Hey,
dope.
I was just wondering if we could make it a thing where every time you say Phantom,
Nice.
you give it a pause and allow me to say Ben Affleck, you were the bomb in Phantoms, yo, like real quick. I promise to do it. I'll be on. Like every time I hear the word Phantom, that's what I think.
You lost me on that one. Where's that coming from?
I think people will get it. It's from Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back.
Okay.
Have you seen it? You haven't seen it?
I'm sure I have. I just don't remember.
It's probably one of those movies where you'd probably remember
Then-
see it.
But see, Jay and Silent Bob, I didn't really get into. I haven't really gotten into it, although I haven't really given it a chance.
Need to repent, man. Why don't you start with Dogma? That's a cool fucking flick. You'll dig it.
Is that when they skateboard?
Oh, give me a fucking break, dude. Just watch Dogma. Is that when they skateboard?
Then probably not, because there's
Like the
another
only
one-
skateboard ones?
or oh, I don't know, man. I'll have to watch it. Or I'm gonna totally forget. I'm gonna tell you that right the fuck now. Right now.
No,
I'll
you won't. It's
completely
on
forget.
fucking film.
Doesn't mean I'm gonna rewatch this till this exact moment to remember.
That's all right. These guys are all going to ask you next time.
Okay.
Watch
Okay,
Dogma
some-
yet? That's
Somebody remind me. I forget shit, man. I forget shit if I don't write it down or no.
Write it down. You're sitting right there. Write it down. Write Dogma down.
Even if I write it down, I'll probably forget, man.
Oh, no, that's fucked up. Then what the hell, man?
Dogma's a good
No.
movie, but I think if you're gonna go back and watch Kevin Smith movies, it's Clerks, Mallrats,
Dogtown. That's
Jay
what I'm
and Silent
thinking.
Bob Strike Back.
Yeah, but in my opinion, if I'd have started with those, I wouldn't have finished. The production wasn't as good. Like Clerks 2 is a really well produced.
Oh,
Like
starring.
it makes you want to watch the others. When I watched Clerks, the first one, it looked rushed to me. You know, it wasn't. I mean, it was really good dialogue that didn't work on. I don't know. It just did. So I wouldn't want to start there personally. I don't know. Mallrats
Really?
was kind of the same too, right? That was early on in it for them. It was one of the earlier ones.
Yeah, I really like that those. I mean,
That was the black and white one, right? Clerks.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
I know
Well,
I've seen
I think most of it. There
bits
I
and
think
parts of
100%
these. You know what I'm saying? The one where dude talks about never mind, I'm not even gonna try to repeat it because I'm gonna butcher it, and it's one of the most famous lines of the
No,
fucking movie. So
man.
I'm just not even
No,
gonna
man. At least
repeat
try to
it.
reference it.
Um the one where he goes, I'm totally not gonna remember, but the $15 little man put that shit in my hand, yada yada
Oh, yeah.
yada yada.
If the money doesn't show, then you owe me, yo. My
Yeah.
jungle love. Owe me,
Yeah, yeah. And then the one where he puts the lipstick on his mouth and he's like, "Would you fuck me?" or some shit like that, and then continue to say that. That's those are some parts that I remember, but those are like the most fucking famous ones. So it's like somebody probably showed me that shit. I don't think I sat down and actually watched the whole fucking movie.
Oh, yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah, real shit.
Oh, is that
Jay and Silent Bob. By the way, my man who asked
Dogma.
me what else I was blowing clouds from, I forgot I was smoking this Starry because it was in my hand, or vaping this Starry.
I wish I had.
They're saying dogma mostly, dude. So just write down dogma. You
Dogma's-
did, right? Let me see the
Dogma's a
sticky.
good
Where's
movie.
the sticky?
My man,
Okay, where are you putting that? Where's it going?
literally right in front of my computer right here, bro.
And that's a place you'll see it tomorrow.
Yeah.
Rock on. Okay, cool, man.
I'll probably still forget though. I'll look at it and be like, what the fuck is Dogma?
Okay, then these guys are saying watch it, so you can just put watch it on there. If you want.
You'll Google
Dogma,
it. You'll
watch
Google it, and then you'll be like, oh, now I know the definition of dogma.
Yeah, some bullshit like that. It's a movie, man. It's a movie.
It's probably Netflix and Amazonable, right?
Probably somewhere.
Dude, so
Yeah,
I don't know if you guys know this. You probably do. It's probably basic fucking knowledge, but I just found it out the other day. I went to go rent a movie from Redbox for $1.89 or some shit, and then I get home getting excited to watch this movie, and then somebody told my fiance, "Did you know that you can just go on Amazon and just rent a movie for $1 and just play it one time?" And I'm like, "No, I didn't fucking know that." So Amazon is like Redbox now. If you got Amazon and you download it to your TV, you can literally just rent a movie for $1 and not have to go anywhere.
Yeah,
that's great.
not all movies are $1, but yeah, they have some.
Well, like the same movies that are in the Redbox are the same movies that you can get on Amazon for $1.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, how fucking dope is that ever in the world? Thought it was dope as shit. You gotta drive nowhere.
Yeah, that's great, man. Just easier to fucking look at pixels. God damn it.
Yeah, that's true. I really don't, dude. Also with Amazon, I don't really go anywhere to shop anymore. I kind of order most of my shit on the online, so I'm just at home all the time.
Exactly, man.
All this TV
What
talk
the
makes me
fuck?
watch TV tonight instead of edit video tonight.
That's a good point. If we ever get off this fucking stream.
I want to put out our most recent recording next week.
I want to go to sleep.
Yeah, but we can.
I'm fucking faded.
I don't know what files we have and what files we don't have. The one that published this week. Wait, we still have one to edit then, right? Right, somewhere recorded.
We should, yeah.
Other than the one we just recorded.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that means that you didn't know that it existed. So either of the files are going to just get the same amount of work. So, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Which one do we publish first?
Yeah.
I don't remember what the other one is about right now.
That's why I think that this most recent one is why, because we kind of forgot about the other one.
Is it the convection conduction or something?
Nope. I don't even think that's it. I forgot what it is.
We did the sativa indica earlier tonight. We recorded that.
That we just did indica versus sativa tonight.
That's what we recorded. Know what you wanted to know?
Isn't there one that we did
the week before that? Yeah, but I don't
CBD.
No, sir.
No, that's published. The CBD one's published now, right?
Yeah, right. That was last week.
Yo, I haven't checked out the chat in a while. That's hilarious. My man said
we have one stacked up now, which is the one that we recorded tonight.
Yeah, maybe. We've got one previously recorded.
But is it a faded or is it a modern cannabis?
I don't know, but I know we got the one from tonight, so we should just put that one out.
All right.
This is such a craziness. That's not even a good term of words. All right. So here's the thing. It's about 1:00. My happy ass needs to go. I don't know about you guys, but I really want to eat some chips and go to bed. It's kind of like my kryptonite is chips. God bless America.
The little Austinisms that you spurt out sometimes when you're high and trying not to swear are pretty funny. And you remind me of this guy who used to say whenever he couldn't figure something out, I'd hear him from his office. He'd be like, "What in the World Wide Web?"
World Wide Web.
I don't know why, but he just reminded me of that dude.
Okay, well,
That's funny, man.
that's a thing. Well, I'll tell you what. For you guys if you guys are rewatching this and wondering what I've been vaping on all night, I've been using the Starry, the Planet of the Vapes 1, and the Vortex, and the Sticky Brick. I think I hit all those, right?
Probably. I think you had this sticky brick out at some point.
Yeah, I don't remember.
You had a lot of things. You had a lot of things going on. I've been hitting this e-nail from Shenzhen Crossing Tech on Instagram. If you're looking for this is like $100 e-nail. It's pretty damn good. It's got a great little controller. Earlier I was vaping with the Apollo induction heater for the Dynavap, and then the G43 as well.
Yeah, well, I was vaping earlier on this Polar Blast mug that's pretty fucking cool. And then the Glass Symphony for Faded. Beat me up with some big glass, massive shit ass symphony.
That's a big old, that looks like a G43. Is that what you were talking about? When you
That's
said
the Glass
The OG 43 is what I said, man.
Yeah.
Symphony.
Damn, son.
It's big. It's wieldy. You can hurt people with it.
It's a big boy.
Yeah, man. Well, rock on, guys. Oh, that was fun.
All right, check it. I gotta go. So everybody who's watching, I appreciate you guys getting to this far.
This is on your end, right, Troy?
Oh yeah, that's right. I gotta close it. Thanks for the heads up. I was just sitting there.
Yeah, man. Want to make sure
Close it. You said goodbye. You gonna fucking stop it? No, it's my turn. So,
you
I
guys
guess.
are awesome on the
Thanks
chat,
for-
man. Had me laughing my ass off. I love you guys.
It was definitely fun, dude.
For real, that was good. Watch us. Look for us about this time every Thursday or some Thursdays. I don't know. What did we decide on that?
Well, we did it last Thursday, I think.
We're supposed to record on Thursdays and then kind of do this afterwards.
I kind of like doing the live stream right afterwards. It's kind of fun.
Me too.
Austin.
So Thursday nights, 11-ish is what we aim for.
Yeah.
Don't hold us to it.
Maybe
I don't know
10.
what time it is, but
It'd be nice if we can get it to 10. I'll be honest with you.
Well, we're gonna record at 10, right? That's when we record at 10.
Well, that's why we should record sooner. Anyways, it don't matter. We can talk about that later. But yeah, tomorrow or
Get
next.
it, guys. We're still figuring this out.
Yeah, man.
Right
All right. Good night, gang.
thanks
Yeah.
for
Push the button, Troy.
stay high, stay happy, stay hydrated.